Lefthandthread Sunday Surgery Live. Welcome to the event. This is the event of your Sunday evening. Do not adjust your device. The doctor is in the house. We're coming to you from an undisclosed location here in County Tyrone. Everything's going well. It's live stream 119 episode of Doctor Lefthandthread Sunday Surgery, and you can hear the rain on the roof. So everything is as it should be. We have some sick Dewalt on the bench. And some rubbish on the bench too, didn't they? And we've got a few people in the chat already. We're going to go through them. There's PC Fixer as usual. Paul Cook, good to see you, Paul. J-Bubs with the face palms already. And John Muir, good to see you, John. John's one of the newer members of Team Suboptimal. Good to have you aboard, John. And Big Star. Right, so here we are. Good evening. So we're going full Dewalt tonight. So we've got first of all, a multi-tool. That ain't multi-tool. It's good for Morse code if you're into Morse code. But that's all it's good for at the minute. And we've got an SDS. That ain't SDSing. And we've got a impact driver. That's going. She's losing power. She's done more screwing than Ron Jeremy. And look at this. Anybody knows anything about these? I don't know what I can do with that this evening, but I'll do my best, you know. Have we no audio? Are we lacking some audio, guys? Is that what yours are telling me? If we're lacking audio, we could have a problem. Oh, we've got the mic on, haven't we? Tell me if there's no audio, so we'll need audio to continue. Yeah. All good, aye? All good. Ah, good man. Got the mic on and all, so PC Fixer, you're going to have to use sign language. No, I'm not going to do that. He's my battery sensei, I can't defend him. So we'll get on with the show. It's fine here in Park. My dulcet tones aren't reaching their way across the Atlantic Ocean to Canada at the minute, but hopefully they'll get there eventually. It must be the rain. Must be the Gulf Stream interfering with my tones. Everybody else can hear me. What can we do? So we'll get on with the show. Which one do you want? Multi-tool SDS, or see what I can do with that. And if there's time, we could throw on a bonus fix as well, but it will be Dewalt. So what do you think, guys? What do you think? There's only about 15 watching. There are only about 2 likes. So multi-tool, John says, yeah, that's good. Big Star says SDS, multi-tool. 2 votes for the multi-tool. Sorry, Big Star. Good to see you. There's Aki Marius, 1977. Aki Marius is the de facto battery doctor of Poland. So if you're from Poland, he's your man. And you're interested in battery content, terrific. It'd actually probably be worth me going to learn Polish to watch his videos. That's how good he is. So anyway, we're going for multi-tool. We will get to the SDS, Big Star. Saying you selected multi-tool or SDS, we're going to go for that second. So we'll go for this third. And if there's time, we'll throw on a bonus one. There's Pat. So anyway, multi-tool ain't multi-tool. Yep, everybody's happy. Let's turn around. We've got 26 watching. Tap the screen if you like the stream. So there's the multi-tool. You guys have only joined. We are going for this. We could have a feel in our hands. We don't know. These are quite tricky. I just remembered. These are quite tricky. But anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. That's what we do. The tricky thing is we have to get this off here, but it'll be alright. Be alright. We have the technology. We'll get the screws out first. It's T15. Locked up in the head. I hope it's not locked up in the head. Really what I'm hoping's wrong with this is I'd have to solder a wire. That's my hope for this one. Sometimes the vibration causes wires to break in these, and you get that problem, which is easy fixed. Oh, this ain't good. Let's see if I have another T15. I'll try this other T15, it might be better. They're a fair battering with me, you know. I'm fairly hard in these things. I hope the bearing's not gone. If it's gone, we have a feel in our hands. This has actually been a very busy workshop this weekend. We had 6 Makitas in here yesterday. I was battering away at them all day. And I've made a 45-minute video, which will be out next Sunday. All been well. If I can get all my things done that you need to do to get a video out. Which I think I will. I'm well on my way. All our screws out. Nearly off. I always missed one. That was a sneaky one. This has been open before. This has been open before. Somebody's cut the label. And I need to open this here too. This here, this is the harder part of it. There's the switch out already. There's the switch lever. Well, I see what's wrong there already. I see the problem already, but we'll get into it. We'll get into it here. We'll have to get this off to get her open properly. Yeah. There's Gaz. Good to see you, Gaz. Let's see if we can get the live chat up above here to get our view from the live chat. Tap the screen to like the stream, boys, if you haven't already. We're hoping to have 30k subscribers by Easter, but it's going to be a tall order unless something changes, unless we have a breakthrough. So there's that. There we are. Set it. See if a nice wee Parkside set has the right size and up in that. 5.5mm socket. Correct, Martin. Correct. You've been paying attention. You've been paying attention. A 5.5mm socket. Which I have a lovely little Parkside one. Look at that. Lovely little Parkside set I got one time. Who would have a 5.5mm socket? It's bonkers, like. But Parkside had it, and I didn't even buy it for that reason. It just happened to be there. So you paid attention this week. He's been paying attention. You really do watch my videos, Martin? I thought you were just pretending. There we are. So we'll get her open now. She's been open before. She's been open before. We're opening her downside up there. We don't want to do that. Yeah. Right. Now she's not even that dusty. Maybe I had her open clean there. She's not even that dusty, guys. Look how clean she is. This is rare. This is rare for this workshop and this channel as a whole. But what do we see? I'll show you what's wrong. This is all about Bluetooth here. There's a disconnection with that wire. So I'm going to have to, there's only a wee short bit of wire to join it to, which is kind of suboptimal, but what do? You do what you can do. You see, that's good. We have these wee cutters here, and we can cut round that wire. We don't have much wire to work with there. As you can see, we'll just even get down closer to show you. That's it there. You see, we don't have much that beside the yellow wire there, but it's very little to tack onto there. So we're going to have to dig this out a little bit. I was hoping it would be a broken wire, but I was hoping it would be broke down here, so we didn't have to do this wee microsurgery job we're going to have to do here. There's one of it needs it's got one of its arteries have been damaged. If you want to get a doctor's term, we're going to do a bit of surgery here now, but microsurgery. You'll be glad to see I found the little needle for my flux, so I can be a bit more precise with that. I don't know how we're going to do it well, but we'll do our best. J-Bubs has got into problems with the YouTube cops. J-Bubs was fact checking our Donegal friend, because some of you guys may be aware he doesn't know anything about batteries. He knows as much about batteries as I know about quantum physics, which is absolutely nothing. But J-Bubs has been fact checking him and messing him about a little bit, you know, but hey. He was spell checking him as well, but that's another story. The wire's getting very short. We're going to have to put a bit onto this wire, but we won't. We're going to have to make it longer. That's what she said. Yeah. We'll get a wee bit of wire and connect that. We're 70 watching, tap the screen to like the stream. So you can get a little bit of wire here. There's a lovely wee bit of wire there. It's different colour, but we'll live with that. We don't need that much. We'll give ourselves a wee bit like that. There it goes. Lovely wee bit of wire. This is a bit of the wire I took off the brushes for was last week I did the Milwaukee brushes. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry I'm a bit seasick after that. We're not racist here, we'll use any colour. We're not racialist. Where's my wee blower? Blow away the... You'll see, it's not great. Maybe I'll use a heavier solder. Went on, that switched off. Now what's the soldering iron heats again? There's Alex Maranio. Good to see you. Communication with the battery. Broken wire. These break off quite often, these things. Not doing that. I am to the world of soldering what Ken Hare does to babysitting, you know. It's just, you know, what do you do? There's nobody else here to do it, so I'll have to do it. I'm off the ice cream, guys. Don't tempt me. I've been on a diet since the new year, but I'm thinking of going on another diet as well because I don't think I'm getting enough to eat in the one diet. I think I need to be in two. What's that? That's a lot of flux. I'm giving too many flux about this tonight. Please hit the like button. 89 watching the 16 likes there. That's suboptimal, but I'll take it. I nearly had a Makita marathon tonight, but ended up making a video instead, like I said. That goddamn glove irritates me. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry to hear all that. I'm going to see what way we're going to do this. We have a little device here that I've been sent some time ago, and I don't know what you guys sent it or who sent it. I have no idea who sent this. No idea whatsoever who sent this device. But it might come into play here now. Might be useful. We'll see. Might be. Somebody sent this to me, I don't even know how long ago. The way time goes, it could be 2 years, could be a year and a half. And I don't know who in Team Suboptimal, or was it some supplier that wanted me to advertise it. I just don't know who sent that to me. But it's here anyway, and might serve my purposes tonight. Might. Get the world. The sleeve didn't work because it's melted already. Forgot to put the shrink sleeve on. You're right. I forgot to put the shrink sleeve on, but hey, we may have to live without it in this one. The shrink sleeve that I put on melted, I think. But actually, so what do we do now? We'll try a little bit of tape or something. I don't want to take it off. I don't want to take it off. I do not want to take that off. This is suboptimal for anybody watching, but yeah. We'll melt it on. That's it, insulated anyway. It's not great. The weather's back to normal. The weather's back to normal, so yeah, that's what it is. It seems like the surgery's back to normal now. With that rain, it's kind of comforting a bit. So that's what we're used to here a lot of the time. If it works, it's a 1. We'll see. We'll find out very soon. 67 watching, 20 likes. I'll take it. It's not bad. As long as there's nothing else wrong. That's we seen the thing that was wrong. That wire was definitely broke. And that's enough to stop it going, so it definitely had to be fixed anyway. Whether we have any other problems, I don't know, but we'll find out. Find out very soon. I'd be very disappointed if it doesn't work, but there've been surprises both ways in this this particular live stream broadcast that I put out on a Sunday night. Some things that you expect to work don't, and things that you expect there's no way, they just go, and it's just, you know, sometimes it's in the lap of the gods big time. The power tool gods dictate the result. Oh, Big Star's calling it. Fixed already. J-Bubs with the reality of the weather in this region. Ike Marius is calling it too. I don't want to call because I don't want it to bite me in the ass. Nice. This could be a pain in the hole to put on sometimes, this, to be quite honest. But where does it go again? Sometimes it's alright. Sometimes it's not. It's a good old system, that lever. That quick release lever. The only thing, it's made of a plasticky sort of material, and they do wear out. I have changed them. They get worn here. I've changed these for people before. I think this should work, you know. Made of the spring and right. Yeah, that's right. I have had difficulty with those before, but it seems to be alright. Test it first. See that they test it first. And with this tightened, we may as well just tighten it. We should, the conventional wisdom would be to test it before I even put it together. But you know, I've never been successfully branded as being conventional or wise. So on we go. I'm going to be cocky and put away my Parkside that's it. I'm going to be extra cocky. Right, here we are. Fix or fail, we're saying fix, aren't we? Lack of correction caused by the tool. Batteries over here. You could be right. I'm calling that fixed, guys. That's one down. One down for Kevin. These all belong to a viewer of the channel, a long time viewer of the channel, and somebody I know in the real world I've known for years. I went to school with my brother, you know. So we're going for the SDS next. We're going for the SDS next. I was right to believe. And we're going for the SDS. We have to believe. Right, there we are. Some operator, thank you, Philip Bellingham. Thank you, Philip Bellingham. No cough too tough. I'll put off my wee blower to save the battery. So here we go. What have we got spare to throw these into? Nice wee box of them. It's nearly too big a box. Get something smaller. Talk amongst yourselves, guys. Here we are. I'll just go for my usual. I think I'll just use the pot noodle tub. That's the old favourite. This is tonight I'm using beef and tomato flavour. Other flavours are available. Other noodle manufacturers are also available. What do we see? This spring out. There we are. And we'll be using the M12 Dewalt to do this particular surgery on this particular device. And to get those two screws when we're on this side. Then we'll pull off the chuck and then we'll get the rest. The label has cut, you see. So this has in fact had some kind of surgery before. I may have done surgery on this 3 years ago. This may be an old patient of mine. The chuck's pretty dry, I think, too, which is common. We have 147 watching and 27 likes, so tap the screen to like the stream. And get the ball out. There's the ball. And there, remember what way that spring goes on, because I nearly always forget. I stick apart so many of these. So it's the small side down, the wide side up. So you can remember that for later on. Hopefully I'll be telling you, I'll remember too. What does Aki say? Theoretically, SDS is the most common patient in the doctor's office. Absolutely. SDS is the most common patient in the doctor's surgery here. Absolutely. There's no question. There's no survey required. I had to stop doing them for about 6 months because I was afraid of losing viewers. Every live stream had an SDS in it. But I'm going to have to tell you some bad news. There may be 2 next week. Maybe 2 more of these next week. So for the latecomers, before I take this apart, this isn't going at all, you know. That's what's wrong with it. Like, this isn't young, and if it was serviced 3 years ago, he's probably got his money's worth out of it. There's a bit of dust in this one. Yeah, I done a bit of surgery in that, surely. I soldered them wires on. But it could be the hammer rather than the electronics this time. We'll find out. Find out when we get her open here. That's a very easy part to lose there. I have the screws out of this side as well. Let's see. She's a bit dustier than the multi-tool. The multi-tool wasn't dusty at all. So we'll do a bit of a clean here. The only thing about them, the only thing we could say positive is they're easy to fix usually. I shouldn't be saying that. Could be jinxing myself. But anyway, whatever. We'll get her open. These often end up on the doctor's operating table. It's the motor, he says. Could be the motor. The brushes could just be disintegrated or something. Could be aftermarket brushes in this maybe. That could be the problem. I have some genuine Dewalt brushes that might sort her. They're the ones with a wee wire thing on them. The genuine ones are that stronger spring pushing down the brush, so we'll see what happens. They're there. Anyway. They do well, but they do need service, these things. They're not, they're definitely not bulletproof. The piston gets dry, and the best thing you can do probably for them is grease the chuck fairly often. That helps too, you know. Oh, there's a screw that I missed. There we are now. You should get left off now. Oh, there's another screw I missed. Talking, we should have been screwed. These wires have been put on sort of fairly permanently, so they don't come off. And I think they did just that. I think they did stay on. So we'll get them off. See, now they stayed on. They're off now. And that's okay. Hammer's not jammed anyway. Hammer's rotating. It's definitely something to do with the motor anyway. Big star is pointed out. But I don't think the motor's burnt out. It could be. Could be. This one's done a lot. Get this off here. I think the brushes have given up. I think it's a brush problem. I think it's a brush problem. I had them well stuck down to so they wouldn't come off. Let's see. Take that out there. Hot glue done. The cheap bride, the brushes give up, look at that. The brushes give up, that's what's wrong. See that side? Little spring's not pushing that down, so we'll replace those brushes and we'll have a look at the hammer when we're on here. We'll clean all up here too. We'll take this out. Give it a bit of a clean. There's the spring belonging to the brushes, it's stuck to the side of the armature. See, it's supposed to be down here, springing them in, that's what's wrong. I would say that's all's wrong, I would imagine. Them old brushes are crap. That's what's wrong. I think we'll dump them. That's what we'll do with them. We'll need that later too. That's a little bit of rubber for the bottom of the armature. We'll do a clean up on this, a rough clean up, and we'll put her together again. We'll grease that bearing. Aki Marius, I think it'd be worth us all learning to speak Polish so we could follow what Aki Marius is doing, because he's knowledgeable, no doubt. Like, $126 watching, 30 something likes. Clean this old. If we can get this one done middle in time, we might get a bonus fix. We have an impact driver to do after this. We might throw on a bonus Dewalt, because we have more. We're only 41 minutes in, so we might do it. We've two. We're on to mission 2. I never got that sponsorship from Holt's Brake Cleaner yet, but it probably sold. Their sales of brake cleaners probably going up due to my videos. I'm gonna see. Wee bit of Parkside organic chain oil, because why not? Because why not? Let's see. We got here now. There's a wee notch in this somewhere there, and it goes onto here. So she's got to beware. There's a wee notch. It's got to be somewhere like around there. You know. No, I don't want sponsorship. I don't want sponsorship, J-Bubs, because I find these guys that have sponsors, there's something happens to them. It's called integrity erosion. And integrity erosion happens when your mortgage rubs up against your affiliate links, and your integrity wears away, and you can't be trusted. You start telling lies about products. So that's I'm not doing sponsorship. Even took my email off my channel just in case then people would keep contacting me. I just want to stay away from sponsorship for now. I might change my ideas later on, but no. Anyway, people change all their points of view about what's good and what's bad, and they just lie about products and stuff. It's, you know, I don't like it. I decided I'm not going down that road. It's a dark path. Dark thorny path, you know. Keep a wee bit of integrity about me of some sort, I suppose. Let's see, I might do a service in this. I'm gonna pull it out and give it a bit of grease. Come around here. No man is an island. Aye, sell your soul to the devil. Don't sell your soul for a free sander. That's actually not bad, but I think I could do better. I think I will replace the O-ring, and I will grease it. The cylinder looks pretty good. It's not even dirty. I'm gonna see if I can get this off without doing myself a mischief. Here we are. It feels hard, you know, that O-ring. I don't think that O-ring's good. I'll use these generic ones here. They're cheaper than the Dewalt, and we are on a budget here, gentlemen, ladies. 131 watching, 44 likes. We're on a budget. Have to buy this expensive Makita grease as well. That's I like my grease, you know, as you can see. I love it. I don't like it, I love it. That's stronger there. A little bit of strong hammer. Want a good strong hammer. Learning with Juan. Good to see you, Juan. How you been, buddy? Hope you're all good, Juan. There's only one Juan. Don't go too much grease in there. What do we see? Get her pulled out again. I think we get overexcited with the grease. But we're all good. There's too much in there, I'd say. That's better. Try that. Yeah. Yep. All good. The grammar police, the YouTube police are after J-Bubs, so there's too many of these specialised police forces on the internet, I think. What do we see? J-Bubs, some very intelligent men have very bad spelling. Some very successful YouTubers have very bad spelling. I'm not wild bad. I make an odd typo. If I do it, I do it badly. I do it really bad. Predictive text always gets me, you know. It's just laziness on my part. Right. Due to the unique way we've done this, we need to probably put the wires on first. Saying nothing, J-Bubs? Man, we've got watch 152 watching. That's pretty good, guys. Thank you for that. We'll start screwing this bad boy together. Anybody that hasn't tapped the screen already, just please do, because these streams depend on you. Without you, I'd be in the workshop talking to myself, which I do admit does happen. Good night, John. And I was talking to John via email there today, so if you ever, I emailed you back there, John. If you ever need anything, we could probably connect in the phone or something, connect in the WhatsApp or something, and we'll talk. We will talk, John. Thank you for everything as usual. There we are. Do we test? Do we test before we go any further? Yes, we do. Yes, we test. That's a sparky armature. But hey, do you know what I'm going to tell you? I like the hammer. I'm going to put it together. I'm going to rusk it. I think there's a good knock of the hammer. I like it. Here, there. Maybe time for new gloves. We think the matter are fixed. We're thinking fixed. We're not even there on it yet, guys, so we're doing alright. We're pretty happy how it's going. So far, so good. Let's see. I'll put a couple of screws in there. I usually do that, I know. Oh, wrong one. That one. Even one will hold it, you know. That'll do. Hello, Maddox, how are you? Somebody's looking for basket sport? So, what? What language is he? What language am I speaking? I'm speaking the language of a fake internet doctor. Only my learned colleagues on this stream will understand it. You can become fluent if you watch about 150 of these streams. You become fluent eventually. There's something that's suboptimal there. I don't like that. Come back. That there's suboptimal. That silver thing. I hate them silver things. They don't really do much, but it's in there now anyway. You just sit on here, you know. If they really annoy you, you can put them together without it. So Mino here, you're meant to be in bed, so your phone is down. There's Kevin. Kevin McCartney owns these devices. He's seeing his tools being worked on here, so that's good. Kevin, if you hadn't tuned in earlier, your multi-tool is now up and running. I'll just show you. I had a bit of microsurgery to do, but she's up and running again. There we are. This is number 2. We think the patient's going to come out of surgery alright here. We've the vital signs are looking good. The vital signs are looking good here. We got everything there. Yes. There's a wee silver thing. Again, another thing. This silver thing. This doesn't do well off for you. If you lose that, it's not the problem. You're welcome, Kevin. You must remember how expensive this is going to be, Kevin. Because we're on a doctor's wage here, and we're a bit of a screw in that seems this. We're on a doctor's wage, Kevin, and it's overtime. Sunday night, you know. It's triple time on Sunday night for the doctor. There you are. There's a wee screw to hold your wire on, Kevin. No extra charge. That's free. Right. Everything's in there. No extra bats. Nope. So we'll close up the patient now. Let's see what we're going to do. Patient does not want to be closed. Right, let's see. Get that screw out of there. It could be affecting us. There we are. Let's see. Get the patient all lined up here now. They're a wee bit dropped out there, but I might have a spare one. No, it didn't drop out, it dropped in. There it is, as well. Plus the nurses. Wonder what Mrs. Lefthandthread say if I have a nurse in here. I could be in trouble. I was out here that long yesterday. I thought she was going to go to the police for a missing people report, because I was out from 6 o'clock in the morning to in the afternoon fixing some Makita for a guy from Cross Malina. PC fixer is a good idea, what you would say. I don't think it will go down too well. That'd be a bit of a red card, that. Doesn't like me screwing about too long with tools sometimes, because Mrs. Left Hand Thread has this inclination to think that there's other things that are important other than screwing around with tools. She thinks other things matter in life too. Could be right. She could be right. Getting the bottom lined up sometimes can be tricky. Everything wants to bounce out of place on you. See? That wants to jump out of place and that wants to jump out of place at the same time. Yes. The first video I did in one of these was way back in 2017. I think the first one I fixed of these, I spent about 2 years at it. And I was only doing brushes and a motor. I wasn't even doing the hammer. It's not my first SDS Dewalt either. But only madmen fix things live, you know. There's other more sensible YouTubers that wouldn't do this carry on. Here, BWs. I might need a dog to myself. You're right. Could be in trouble. I told her I'm not going to stay out extra long tonight, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how much fun I'm having. The fun factor has to be a thing, you know. It's you have to understand. If I'm having too much fun, I might stay out longer. Hey, Jim Milton, good to see you, Jim. We're pretty good now. There's your washer. 160 watching, 57 likes. I usually like to get about 100 likes in these streams. It's kind of like a wee goal that I set myself. So if you could tap the screen to like the stream, that would be appreciated. Some lovely grease. People don't grease these enough, you know. Any kind of grease is better than none, you know. Just put something on there. That seems to be back together. No bits left over either. And we're only an hour in or so. What do we see? We'll have to check if the chuck's chucking. Is the chuck chucking? Yes, the chuck is chucking. Chucking good. Very chucking good. So that's new O-ring, service, some grease, and a new set of brushes, and some surgical expertise. 177 watching. Tap the screen to like the stream. How we fixed or failed, do we think? Listen, wasn't going at all. Give him a minute, Jim. Sorry, what's Jim doing? How much did Jim? Depends. It really depends. It's hard to give you a price. Depends what's wrong with the battery. Depends what battery it is. There's a whole lot of different factors, and I wouldn't be fixing anything for very many. I have so much stuff here in the workshop that I'll not be able to take on any new jobs till about after Easter at the soonest, so that's where I'm at. But it wouldn't be, it's just too difficult to discuss it here, you know. But thanks for the question. Right, we say fix. Yeah. Ordinary drill. Hammer drill. And chisel. She's hammering like a good one. I'm calling that fixed. So we're on to number 3. The next patient does worry me. My worries come from basically the fact that there's so much slap here, you know. I don't think I'll be able to take it out of her. I'll show you what I mean. She's going, but I can sort the motor. If she doesn't respond to a cleanup, she will respond to a new motor. So a new transplant if we can't repair the old one. And that's working. But look at this. I don't know much I can do with that, but we'll see what we can do. Can we take some of the slap out, or what can we do? I don't know. We will do a tear down here. We're going to do a real job on her. We're only an hour 10 out. We have plenty of time. Some of the screws are slack in this. There's a screw slack in this, but that's all right. We'll get the screws out and we'll have a look. If anybody knows anything about these Dewalt impact drivers, they all have a bit of a wobble on them from new, but it only gets worse and worse and worse as time goes on. I don't think Dewalt ever solved that. I'm not sure about the newer ones. But these have excessive wobble on them. Polish construction worker after getting paid. As far as I see, Polish jokes and Irish jokes seem to be the same thing. When we're talking about an Irishman, you know, Irishman jokes. and Polishman jokes are sort of the same, depending on what region of the world you're on about. You know, I think the motor's probably alright. It's not even that dirty, you know. It's not even that dirty, but we're going to get it all out. We're not going half measures here. Going the whole hog here with this one. There's no grease in there. The anvil's fairly wore, I would say. Look how battered the anvil is. But I would say your problem's here, you know. I don't have a spare anvil for that, I don't think. I had a spare anvil, but I think I used it one time. A spare anvil might have helped, but I might just fill it with grease and give it a bash in. Take that out altogether. First of all, do that there, and we'll sort that now in a minute. In the meantime, we'll get the magic spray at the rest there and see what we can do. Not that dirty now. Paul, there's no reverse on her. Right, if there's no reverse on her, right, that's a problem. That's a problem, Kevin. Good job you told me that. Good job you're here. She go forward all the time. She only goes one way. Like a girl that I used to know. Anyway, what do I say? I'll put a new motor on her for you. A new second hand, new pre-loved motor. That's what I'll do. Yeah. This one here had one careful owner from new. The other 5 didn't give a damn. Let's see. There's a wee bit of hesitancy in there, see? It's going better than the one you have, Kevin, but we're going to have to have a wee look at it to see if we can improve the performance a little bit. And it does go both ways, so that's an improvement already. Let's go. This is the whole thing. It's got the wee control switch as well. I may clean that too. Right. Sorry guys, I have to put on the compressor again. Put her off here. It's quiet. It's a Parkside silent compressor, but it's not silent. It's just quieter than the other thing I have. Better for these live streams because you can probably nearly hear me with that on. You couldn't hear me with the other one on. Right, we'll remove that from service, and we'll put this one on, and hopefully I'll have a better job. We'll put it in and we'll give it a wee test again, just to see what's happening with it. Give it a wee test. Seems pretty good. I'd be happy with that. That's pretty good, I think. That's pretty good. So we'll move on to this. We're going to just dose this with grease and hope it improves the situation. Is that too much grease? Probably. Do we care? Probably not. Probably not. That's too much grease. It's well in there. What am I like? What am I like? Well, these are you have to line this up properly or it's not good. If it doesn't get a line properly, you know fairly quickly. And I'll show you, I'll test it. I'll show you what happens if you don't line it properly. But hopefully I have it aligned properly. Looks pretty good though. Might be alright. If you don't align the mechanical part of this properly, when you put it together it'll wobble back and forward. It'll make a screeching sound that'll just make you deaf. You'll know right away when you put a battery in. You mightn't sound 100% with the screws not on. I might put a couple of screws on just to secure this part of the body and make sure it's right. There's Mr. Squatch. Good to see you, Mr. Squatch. How you been? Okay, but this thing has seen some action. It's fair to say. She might still suboptimal when I'm finished, but hopefully she'll be better than she was. We'll just let to line up the body better there. you know what? She's not too bad. We'll see how much she's wobbling now. Did that help her, Annie? No. No, she's not screeching. She's all right. But it's just I make the best I can do. Super loud socks. Loud socks. I missed some of the chat here. Sorry guys, I'm just coming back on it here. Right. Did you hear about the Irish mummy? The Irish mother? Not a mummy like in the tomb, but an Irish mother. When her son got a motorbike, she needed him a crash helmet. I have a few different phone stands and different things. This one I'm using is not super new, but it's okay. It's not super new. I've got a few different phone stands and tripods and things. Everything that goes on to the. I've got a light stand as well. Different things going on here, Mrs. Squatch. Okay, we'll get this all lined up and we'll see what we can do. And we're only an hour 23 in. Would we have time for a wee bonus one after this, so we get this done middle and quick? That'll be Kevin's 3. Kevin gave me another device, but I fixed that one night. It was the wife was watching Coronation Street, watching a soap opera, so I decided I would go out here and turn around the thing for Kevin for 10 minutes. But the other thing that you give me, I have nothing to test it on, which is odd for me, but you know, it is what it is. Everything's lined up there. Everything's in its place now. The switch is in the wrong place. There's little notch the switch has to go into there. And that's all it is there. That's why it wasn't closing properly. There we are. We're closed now, I think. Yep. That's it. So these screws in the body I've got pulled, and I've lost the screw. No, I haven't lost the screw. There it is. And we'll do our best with these. They're not holding much, some of these screws. That one's holding nothing. I noticed that one was sticking out of her, but we'll do something with that. We'll see if the rest of these screws are going to hold it together. Don't know there. I'm not happy with some of that. See, that screw's going round and round. That screw's okay. That screw's not bad. And it's going round and round a little bit. We'll have to do something with some of these screws to secure them a little bit. The plastics got pulled a wee bit in the body in this thing. That is suboptimal as well. Let's see. That's holding well. That's not holding great. Let's see what we can do with that. We've got 5 screws there. Nothing on one. Nothing's bad there too at the bottom. Having that out. We've 5 screws that ain't holding too well. We could put a bit of something on them to try and improve the situation a little bit. I think I'll dab that with a soldering iron. That's what I'll do with that bottom one. I'm going to use PTFE tape the rest, but I might dab this bottom one with a soldering iron because it's dependent on that one to hold everything. Have I got any PTFE tape out here? No. I'll put a little bit of heat shrink on them. That's what I'll do. I'll put a little bit of heat shrink on them. That's what I'm going to do. That's the plan. I've got the plan, but I'm going to solder this a wee bit. I'm going to flatten this with solder a little bit. Or the soldering iron, should I say. That should be enough to hold it. I hope. That's better. That is better. Give it a wee. A little bit of plastic weld in the body. Stick it together. That'll do. I'll hold it together. We're going to put heat shrink in these. That's the plan. Kevin's impact driver has seen more action than Chuck Norris. But anyway, we don't judge here, we just fix. No judgment here, Kevin. No judgment. We have 73 likes. We have 124 watching. Not too bad. Not too bad. See if we get finer stuff here. Not fine enough there. Will we go finer? We'll go finer maybe. We could go finer. I've never done this before, so might work. Let's try it. That's the worst can happen. That's tight. That's good. That was a cunning plan. That's what you call a cunning plan. Didn't hold that one. Back out with that one. Didn't work on that one. Should have put out more on. Maybe a little low on this one. Not so bad. Bit a bigger piece over it. Super glue would work, aye. Be fun if I wanted to open this again. Kevin might give it back to me to fix sometime. Then I'd have to open it again. That could be fun. Let's see would that work. Right, let's tighten that. You're assuming, guys, that I have a toothpick. That's better than it was, isn't it? It's better than it was a whole lot of ways. But not the chuck, it's still wobbling like Marilyn Monroe on a trampoline. What is it? An earthquake. What do we see? Are we calling fixed? Where did gas it's still lying about? Let's see. We do something. Oh, yeah. This is going anti-clockwise there. It's going clockwise. So I'm calling that fixed, Kevin, and everyone else who's still watching. We're only 1 hour 35 minutes in, so therefore we're going to have to get you a bonus repair. That's the 3 things for Kevin fixed. And Kevin left me a 4th item, but that's fixed already. It wouldn't have been that fascinating. I'd done to test it, but I just tested it with a multimeter. This stopped working. There's a battery adapter that adapts these old batteries from this to the old. Kevin's got some old nailers. And there was a MOSFET blue in that, so I just bypassed the whole thing. So there, it's fixed. There we are. That's it. And one more item, bonus item for another man. What do we see? What have we got? We're going all Dewalt tonight, so here we are. Yep. We'll try and open it and put a set of brushes in it. And again, we'll use genuine Dewalt as well. do a good job. It's really right. Yeah. As I said, I prepared earlier. Hey, Apache, how's it going? Apache Helicopter, good to see you. Thank you, Kevin. I have a spare head if you need for a turn fix. Head for the, for what? At least she's going both ways now. Oh, sorry for that, guys. Good to see you, Joshua, Apache Helicopter. Only for my USA-based audience, I don't think I'd have a YouTube channel. USA makes up to the 30% of my viewership. Still, it's the most viewed region that I have. I'm very, very proud of that. Nope. It's hard to catch the lives. I have been sleeping on a lot of people's lives. I haven't been able to catch Squatch's lives or Soul's lives or Tools and Tactics lives lately. It's just been busy, like you say. It's just does what it is, you know. No, but I appreciate you guys. It's not easy staying on here for 2 hours on a Sunday night. You know, it's something that I do. I know it's a big commitment for everybody that comes here. Phil Squatch. Yes. Phil Squatch. Come on. Thank you, Tool Squatch, for joining the live chat. If anybody doesn't know the Tool Squatch is he's a very, very good tool creator. He does a lot of tool tests. He started to do store walks as well, and that man has some tools. He has piles of tools. The most valuable thing he has in his possession is probably Mrs. Squatch. So, you know, that's good too. Yeah. I'll take these screws all out here. There's Martin McCauley. Good to see you. Good to see you, Martin. We haven't got 100 likes yet, but we've already 1 like, so that's pretty good. We want to get 100 before we're finished here. That's the goal. That's the goal. We'll risk the armature, I think. You see what was wrong there? Our brushes, again, these old cheap brushes here. These old, they're sticking. But we're going to do the genuine Dewalt ones. And they're made in the US, just like the Tool Squatch. The Tool Squatch was made in the USA as well. Let's get this down close. Let's see. It's cheaper than going to a therapist. cheaper than going to a therapist for me too. BWS deals and DIY. This is therapy for me as well. I don't have Monday blues. I used to have Monday blues because I have a day job, guys. You guys that don't know. I used to have Monday blues here at one. But my Sunday surgery live stream and you guys have cured my Monday blues. But this is great. This is a shared experience. It's good, the community it's built on here, and anyway, it's good the community is built on here. It's something that you can't really, that money can't buy. It's something you can't really, I didn't really even expect this when I started to create content. I have to credit Tools with Souls, because watching his live streams, it really show you the value of community and the value of what this online thing can be. Because I see some other creators and they're just cold and they don't engage with anybody, and Tools with Souls, Tools Squatch and Tools and Tactics and these sort of guys, they're all building community there. They're all engaging with the followers and viewers, and it's pretty great. Like it's something exceptional. And I have to credit Tools with Souls. We really showed me the way. I didn't expect to build a community of my own over here. I was just happy to be part of what he's doing, you know. But it just sort of developed too. No, the haters, you get the haters. I get the haters too. Sometimes I fight them, sometimes I delete them. Sometimes just don't bother anymore. Sometimes they're just not worth it anymore. It's just you have to decide what you want to do. I had a catch and release policy on trolls over in TikTok. I used to wind the people on TikTok up. I used to make them look stupid for a while. And if they kept coming back too often, I just deleted them. I just blocked them at the finish. There's one guy, I did have him about 5 videos. He was a real unit. Like, he just didn't know to go away. He just didn't know when to just go away. So I had to just block him. The best video I done for him was an offer to build him a dildo to stick up his ass. That sits a flexible 9-amp battery. So that went down well. I knew we weren't going to be friends after that. You see, we're all orientated incorrectly. There we are. That's better. See if you can see that. Well, just people. It's kind of like road rage. Is this old internet? People just act a certain way online sometimes, and they just they couldn't even explain it themselves. You need a therapist to explain it. They just feel something negative towards you. You know, it's just like, just as what it is. I try and remain positive, but it did take some fun out of those guys. I went TikTok. I don't have the same community. I've a lot of followers over on TikTok, but I don't have the same community. It's not a dedicated community. If I did a live stream, it wouldn't be the usual crowd would come on like it's on here. I know I know who to expect in the live chat on here, and it's good, but I stopped doing lives on TikTok altogether because I just thought it wasn't just the same. I'm fixing tools. There's another thing there. Thank you, Tool Squatch. Tool Squatch has been a member of the channel for a month here now. Thank you very much for your membership. Membership's a funny thing. I didn't know where to activate it. When I did activate it, I didn't know. I suppose if anybody wants to support the channel, and I do try and do an odd little video and give you previews and different things of upcoming videos, but it's just one of them things. You feel bad that people are paying. I just would hope that I provide a bit of value for them, and I know they do enjoy this and what I do here, and I do this. These live streams don't make any money. All I get paid for is fixing the tools, but I wouldn't change it. I'm not looking for money here on a Sunday night. I'm just looking for, would we have this shared experience? It's a funny thing. Back to what I was talking about people being trolls and whatnot, you know. There's the SRT cops that, hey, good to see you. And James Davies, thank you very much. James is away there, good man. But it's hard to know why people would be trolling and be negative and try and attack people online. I just don't know. There's a certain mindset that people get. Hear that rain, guys? That is absolutely. Holy shit, folks, you fix it. We're well above the water level so far. Yeah. You're going to get haters. But you know, here's one for you guys. There's two guys in England and they both make baked potatoes. They both sell baked potatoes out of a food truck. Two different guys, and they post it online. And in their comment section, there's always somebody saying that the other potato man is better than this potato man. And that's the level you're operating at. There's a potato fight about who makes the best baked potatoes content online. So that's the level you get, you know, you get people that are hating, they don't know why they're hating. Anyway. Rant over. Have we fixed or have we failed? That's the bonus fix of tonight. What do we think? Haters can't swim. Yeah. Keep it positive. There's no point in letting these guys pull you down to their level completely, because they've won. There's an old thing in philosophy, he who angers you owns you. You know. We're thinking of fix, are we? Yeah. Your Panasonic battery don't work. I never did luck fixing Panasonic batteries. I think the board bricks themselves. Anytime I replace cells in them, they never come round, and I can never get knockety off boards like I can get for the Milwaukee. So I haven't got the solution that I have for them. I cannot help with a Panasonic battery. I'm sorry. No spark. Good. I'm calling that fixed. I am calling that fixed. Does the sun ever shine? There was a rumour of a sun in the sky in 1972. It's the same year that the A-Team escaped from a maximum security stockade and survived as soldiers of fortune in the Los Angeles Underground. But this is all conjecture. Nobody really knows. It's a good question. Fox can fix it. Would I turn the camera around here now? Yes, we're back in the room. Anyway, is that much rain good or bad for potatoes? That's a good question. I'll get the mic from over here. Too much. Don't know who can help you. Your battery. Hold on. There you are. That's only a joke. No, nobody can. I don't think anybody can fix the Panasonic batteries, in my opinion, because I think the electronics and the battery, if you replace the cells, it doesn't go. Potatoes don't care. Too much rain's bad for crop. Too little rain's bad for crop. You know. The thing is, every Panasonic battery I've tried to fix, I've replaced cells, I've balanced them, done everything. They never work for me. I think once they get to a certain amount of charges, they just say the electronics and the board says that's it, or everything goes wrong. They just deactivate. Yeah, Panasonic is Japanese for unrepairable. Yeah, they lock themselves out. Exactly. It's a timer chip. Exactly. Thank you very much, Alex McGuinness. Thank you. Panasonic is Japanese for unrepairable. That was just a little joke of my battery manual. It appeared in a recent video as a bit of fun, you know. I never fixed one. There's 87 likes and 102 watching, guys. If you think I did a good job, tap the screen to like the stream. It's good to see that new voice. Sorry, Fix House 77 Business. I can't help you. I'm sorry about that. If it was a Milwaukee battery, yes. If it was if it was a Dewalt one of these, yes, probably. Even I've even went as low as fixing Parkside, fixing Makeda, you know. I fixed Festool batteries. I fixed Healthy batteries, but Panasonic, no. Sorry about that. No. Hey, Cookie batteries is the same, I think, Arky Marius, that's right. I don't do petrol repairs at all, Alex, I'm sorry. I don't do petrol engines at all. I just work at these little things. I think I do alright, them things. They're not going to push me luck. Healthy. As from tomorrow, I am an online ban from Bad Channel. Are you? J Bubs has got himself into trouble with the online police. He has been he's been commenting on another content creator who does similar things to myself. He's got 10 times the amount of subscribers that I have, and he's about as much fun as a wet pair of drawers, in my opinion. But anyway, J Bubs has been commenting on J-Bubs has been commenting on his channel. I don't want to say his channel because I don't want to cause any conflict. I don't want to turn into the Spud Brothers versus the Spud Man on TikTok, you know. So I would lose that particular battle. I've only got 28,000 800 subscribers or something. He's got 280,000 subscribers, so his mafia would come after me and annihilate me. J Bubs has been a naughty boy. Reconnecting. J-Bob's 382. That's a good idea. Were you challenging him about his battery knowledge, J-Bobs? Was that what it was? Was it something like that? I don't know the full story. The Bear Mafia, that's right. I was afraid. I did a review on a Parkside grinder, and the Parkside Mafia after me for a while. But I did a review on their cutting discs. It's coming up in a couple of weeks' time. Hopefully, I'll ingratiate me with them again. Hopefully, get back into the Parkside fold again. Not that it matters. J-Bubs has been a very naughty boy. The worst thing you could tell somebody is the truth sometimes. The truth hurts very bad. Hurts your feelings. You know, I don't have time for feelings. I can't afford them. But yeah. He did criticise his spelling. His spelling was bad. He put in Y and had two W's, and what did he spell? What other word did he spell? He spelled something else very badly wrong. He was phonetically, maybe he's dyslexic. I don't know. I don't judge. I'm not getting into that. I'm not a grammar Nazi. You know. He spelled complete with COMPLEAT or something like that. It was a complete repair he was doing. But anyway, I wouldn't go after him with that now. I wasn't that worried. I can do an odd typo sometimes. I can spell, but sometimes I'm lazy and use autocorrect and stuff. Stupid. I do that as well. Just fat fingers in the typer. That's what I do. And sometimes editing videos, I forget to edit the F-bombs out of them, and I have to do it post-production. So I'm not really on. They have to say it your way. Fox can fix it aluminum, or they say it the way we say it, aluminium. I like your way better, aluminum. Sounds better. Like Dictor, aye. PC Fixer called me Dictor instead of Doctor today it was. Snail on. Aluminum. Adamantium. Do I fix Bosch batteries? I have fixed Bosch batteries, yes. I have fixed Bosch batteries. Shinny metal. Don't eat it. Don't eat aluminum or aluminium. Don't eat either of those. I do fix Bosch batteries. Albanian. Are that okay? Am I okay? Probably not. Methpachi is back. Methpachi. Albanian. Let's go. Bosch, yes. Are Bosch okay? Yes, Bosch is okay. Bosch is there's nothing wrong with a Bosch battery. The older Bosch batteries are okay. They're the same as every other batteries. I think they have a new range of batteries out, but we're not talking about them. Obviously, if you need them fixed, they're okay. Bosch is okay. But Albanian Apache helicopter. We have 89 likes, so we didn't get to the 100 likes, but we're probably done okay tonight. I'm hoping to get to 30k subscribers by Easter, but it's a tall order. The numbers don't look like they're going to stack up. It might be well into April before I have a 30k, but we'll see how we do. Thank all you guys for joining. You guys in the USA, all the members of Team Suboptimal there, and PC Fixer, my battery sensei. We had no ladies except Mrs. Squatch on tonight, so thank you for making up the numbers for the ladies, getting my 1% ladies on the stream tonight, Mrs. Squatch. BW's Deals in DIY. Thank you very much. BW's has been with me on these live streams for 3 years. Yeah. Fingers crossed, PC Fixer. I want to get there by Easter. That's the goal. I'm live every Sunday. Every Sunday fix. Same bad time, same bad channel. I'm live here every Sunday. The only Sunday I'm not going to do is Easter Sunday. I take a couple of Sundays off for Christmas and I take Easter Sunday. And when I'm sick or my broadband gets knocked down by weather or something like that. Where are you, Fix House 77 Buzz? Where are you in the world? The Chinese have released a BMS model replacement for Makita. It's so refined that the original BTC04 tester has all the parameters and the original BMS. That's class. That's class. Holland, you're in Holland. So where would you be, I suppose? Are you an hour ahead of us in the UK? Holland's close. I think, are you the same time as UK? The Netherlands? Are you the same time as the UK or are you an hour ahead? I need to check your time zone. Could I check your time zone? I'll check your time zone when I'm on here. What do we see? Let's see, World Clock Amsterdam. Do you see? World Clock Amsterdam. City. Amsterdam. Your GMT +1. So your time, you're an hour ahead in the Netherlands. So it'll be 10 p.m. your time on Sunday night that I'll be on. Yeah. Hi, Batman. Hey, there's some of the cat women in that old Batman. Hey, they would, they'd make your underwear a bit tight for a while. Have you were watching them? Yeah. It's 9 p.m. UK and Ireland time, the GMT. Or if you're in the Netherlands, it's 10 p.m. If you're in Miami, it's 4 p.m. I think. If you're PC fixer, it might be 4 p.m. or something. 4 or 5, I'm not sure. So that's the story. We've done 2 hours. That one. Do you know battery fixer in Holland? No, I don't. I know a battery repairman in Poland, but he's a bit far away from you. I'm probably closer than him, but I'm across the sea. I can't help you. Yeah, that's the problem. BWSDIY, you can't be watching them things. I'm a happily married fake internet doctor. I can't be watching them programs. It gives me ideas. And a Batman Robin scene for bloody full sources. You're welcome, Fix House. You're more than welcome on the stream, and I welcome anybody that comes and comments and doesn't troll. Anybody that asks a question, doesn't troll, you're more than welcome. You can consider yourself part of the gang, It's all pretty good. I gotta go, guys. I have an early start in the morning. I gotta go drive 68 miles to work in a repair shop. Not fixing tools, fixing sheep clippers and electric fences and stuff like that. I've got a side mission from my sales job back from November time. So thank you very much, Aki Marius. Aki Marius is the battery doctor of Poland. If you're in Poland and you want to know how to fix batteries and like battery content, he is your man. But I gotta go, guys. I have an early start in the morning. I gotta drive 68 miles to head office to work in the workshop for a few hours, which I must admit I love. Yeah, it's good luck. Good luck to PC Fixer. I hope you have a good week too. Thanks to everyone who came on the stream tonight. We had a good stream. Wasn't the most successful stream. It was okay. We did good enough numbers. It was an enjoyable stream, and thank you, $5 Drills Mrs. Squatch, for being the token lady tonight, because it does be a little bit of a sausage factory over here in Doctor Lefthandthread Sunday Surgery Live. But we have a few ladies that come on some nights. So thank you very much, and I'm going to bid you a fond farewell as the rain lashes in the east. And we'll do it again next week if we have the health and the tools. We have the tools. We have the health for now. So good night.